Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my English stream, delayed from Thursday to Saturday again. but but delaying doesn't mean it's cancelled. So I was really eager to do the stream. I hope you guys are all okay. I completely lost the save game. The whole server crashed last Tuesday. Um, I saved the game and then the server crashed, and yeah, it was not just the server crash, the whole hardware broke down at G-Portal, and they lost all the data, so everything was gone. But I'm a careful guy, so I always do save after the live streams, the save game, except for the last time, because last time it didn't work, as it crashed. But I could make it. I really did the work that I've done in the last German stream. So we are basically back to where we would have been today. I'm playing now for I guess 2 hours or so to give the game the right continuation. I hope there is someone, or will be someone later on, for the English community stream, for the international stream. We have quite some interesting things to talk about, but I'm hardly depending on on conversation, so that that you ask some stuff and that I can answer some stuff. Because sometimes telling just into the blue is really hard. So I guess I can leave him here, because I don't want to do the third stream in a row, the trashing of the canola. So and we have to feed some cows, and so I want to do this. I'm not sure if Actinomist is watching, but hey, I cannot open this gate here. Normally you should be able to open it for. Of course now it works. Oh, holy moly cow shit. Okay. okay. Then the second. then the second issue I had was that here's no bail trigger in anymore. I could not put in the bails for the bedding. I had to use the straw blower. So if there is something, maybe, or I missed the straw trigger in 22. The straw trigger was here. You put here the bales, and the bedding worked. So not sure if I missed that too. Holy moly! It is so sure and clear that, of course. So, but where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Where do I have to stand? Okay, this is closing. Ah, but the inner is not. So this is just what I meant. Ah, okay. Ah, nice. Okay, let's see what we have in here. It's the simple mixture. Okay, this should be okay. I kind of missed this save game here, and I was really disappointed when the accident happened. It was really not the best that could happen. So now I made a single player multiplayer, so to say. It's not on a hosted server, because at the moment I do not trust. I really do not trust into this. Normally the save game, the server should have been on the same cloud where our other multiplayer games are on. But they did still work, so I was a little bit confused. And after a while, they told me that no, it was on a different hardware. So I kind of was lucky that the other save games were not gone. But yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I got no problem with it. It is, some things like that can happen. Okay, so I stay fair with this. It never happened to me in the last couple of 15 years. I never lost server data. But I deleted stuff on my former PC, so I'm not free of that. But what I can't take is when people are silent. If there's a problem, tell me so I can act on it, and don't lean back and hope it goes away by its own. This is something that Giants also very well does. Keeping silent until the problem disappears on its own. Something like that. Looking very good. Can't wait for MaizePlus to be released. Yeah, we too. The release is planned for after the autumn DLC, so after the British map. So kinda December, something around that. There's still a lot of work to do until then, but the good thing is, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm no native Brit or Scot or Irish. So if I am confused with stuff like that. But it's still is it UK then, right? United Kingdom. It's still all of the three, right? Or is this also wrong? I promise you I will learn, but at the moment. I don't want to anger someone, so. To be honest, I what? Yeah, but I do not just want to do my best. I want to do it right. But on the other hand, I really wished for a purely Scottish and or Irish. I know there's a mix up in that too, but stay with me. Um, a Scottish or Irish DLC because of McHale, and the clover is also is the clover also Scottish or is it Irish? The green clover leaf. I'm not sure, but that would be a really cool DLC if they put McHale and all that stuff into a separate DLC. It would be worth it. I mean, with the whole forage stuff, and I mean, it would be nice if they put really Scottish whiskey into the game, but they won't do it. So we're still working on the user interface. This will be a complete new one, like we had in Terra Life. Um, so the feeding will be close to that what we had in Terra Life. That means the whole components and supplements, and so that you could use you will be capable of using them too, so that we have a very complex um, and realistic feeding. Um, one thing that I really do not like is that if you played with Terra Life Plus in 22, you saw that we kind of gave the grasslands real purpose. You could really play on grasslands now with the whole vegetation, the growth stages up to 30 and all that stuff. And because of Maze Plus, of course, is globally and cannot touch this. So there is no change in the way grassland, except for the subsoiler. We will bring, of course, the subsoiler back, the grassland subsoiler. But this is something that I really miss because when you are out of the region, Scotland or Ireland, where you have mostly the dairies or the dairy farms with grass, it's kind of missing a little bit on it. No, Maze Plus will not be compatible with realistic livestock because um, he has Arrow has a complete different approach. In the beginning, I was out to let my guys be. They talk to each other, and he said he has a channel on farming agency Discord. Um, but he doesn't care for others. His approach is totally different, and he's even started with the single player. And when you look back in 22, we always made everything we did for multiplayer, working for multiplayer. This is the purpose of it, and we could have done a lot more if we just kept the multiplayer out of it, but we wanted to have the whole package. And so the approach that he has is the same. It's not multiplayer. There's no multiplayer functionality at the moment because he touches stuff that we avoided to get there. And we do completely new user interfaces, and the feeding is going much more in depth. And with the way he got rid of the clusters, where we worked on that too in 22, but we saw that it is way too performance heavy, so we kept that out, and he's making it so there's no possible way to do so. But I think that later on the enhanced animal system will be compatible with Maze Plus like it was in 22. So at least that the stuff that we made in 22, or guys out of my team made, then we are looking for to make it compatible. You cannot make everybody happy, and there was so much impact with Maze Plus and Terra Life Plus in the last farm sim that so many people got inspired by it, and there's there are so many different approaches now on stuff that even the stuff that we had is now in ModUp. If you remembered correctly, who brought it to Farm Sim, the bags that you could take a single one, even that mod is now in ModUp as a single mod. So you cannot really go after everybody who is doing stuff. And if the right way and the correct way would have been that people who do stuff that we did before approach us and say, hey, we are doing that, can we do it together, or how can we make it compatible? But people aren't that way anymore. Yeah, the problem is we would have done we planned to put Terra Life Plus as early as possible into Farm Sim 25, but the problem is there were so many problems with Farm Sim, and Giants still hasn't kept up. So it is not possible at the moment to put even more into the game. And that's the reason why we now bring MaizePlus back, because it's a simpler mod for some basics that is globally possible, and we will see on how far Giants can keep up. So this is why we wait after the autumn patch, the big one, and the DLC. Achim, hey. I mean, for me, I didn't touch 25, I guess, for the first 4 or 5 months, because it was not running okay and was not the way I wanted to play the game. It makes no sense when you see that it's not the correct way now that I describe it, that I take the picture, but I hope I get it over. If you see that the ship is sinking or that the ship is leaking, you do not put more weight on it. You wait until it's repaired. Yeah. So this is why we are waiting at the moment for Giants to see what they do, if they really increase the performance and the issues, or decrease the issues and increase the performance, or if they just say, no, this has to wait for the next Farm Sim. You mentioned precision farming is broken before. Can you explain more? To be honest, I have not on my list at the moment out of my head what is all broken, because we worked with precision farming since the beginning, because it was or is an essential part. Back in the days when the FarmCon at John Deere was, I talked to the guys from Giants and I said that we are doing Terra Life Plus and all the stuff that we do. And I said, what's with precision farming? There are so many issues. Do you continue it for the next Farm Sim, or so for 22? Do you continue it for 22, or what is going on? And they said, no, we will continue it. And I asked, or they asked us if we want to replace it, or what we want to do, if we want to do our own. And I said, well, depending on you, what's your wish? And they said we wished for a complementary work, so that we would complement precision farming, make it a dependency. And yeah, then basically we talked about it and agreed upon that we could help by with the development and with the troubleshooting, because we are going so deep into all that stuff, and we would combine soil mod, soil compaction, tire pressure, precision farming, missing seasons features, and all that stuff. We would combine that in one mod, and that would give us a much bigger variety of aspects to look into the game and into precision farming. but nothing happened. So we had no earlier access. We had no saying in it. They helped us to get rid of a lot of problems in the game on limits and other stuff. But it was all for everybody, so to say. That there was nothing special. And yeah, the list kept going longer and longer and longer. And on the last FarmCon, no, on the FarmCon before that, at Fent, I asked again what's now with precision farming, and they said, yeah, it is not converted yet. And I said, I hope that you will delay that you will fix the issues that it has. And they laughed at me and said, what issues? There are no issues. And this is where I left it behind, where I said, okay, fuck you. So sorry, hard to say, but I was really that hit me really hard when you get laughed at for something that you offer for free. It's really hard. And then you see that all the issues that you mentioned are in the game, still in precision farming. So I will not make a list of issues that are still there, because they are all listed. They are all in the bug reports. Our Achim Mobil can list them. So this is something where I'm really angry at, or angry for. That was some unnecessary stuff. Because with everybody else, we could talk. I mean, with Wobster for the stuff where we needed permission, he gave us the permission, and he talked with us about stuff and helped us with stuff. And so this is really something where I will, so to say, enough is enough, right? If you beg for 3 or 4 years now for us begging to help them for free, and just wanting to see that the feature is flawless in the game, and being laughed at for that, no, sorry. No. This is why we don't do workarounds anymore. This is why I said we stop it for 25 at the moment. We wait until they fix the game, because we do not do the workarounds like we did in 22. In 22, when something was not fixed or done by giants, we made workarounds. My scripters did stuff that fixed the base game and all that stuff until it was fixed in a patch. And this time I said, no, we don't do that anymore at the moment. And this is what you see all over, that now other people start bringing mods into Mod Hub that fix the game, like the stuff with the high types, for example, that fixes the thing that is with the straw harvest, where they have the wrong density layers in the XML. Yeah, my opinion is we put everything into the precision farming kind of UI system, so that also the soil compaction and the phosphorus and potassium and all that it was in the same way when you open up the UI and you went to precision farming, that you had in here with the same viewpoint. You could see the soil compaction and all that stuff, so that it was nothing new for people, that they really easily could understand the stuff. Yeah, the same here. They only have nitrogen. We had potassium and what is it called? Phosphorus and potassium. I don't know the English words that good, so I'm sorry for that. But NPK, so to say, and all that. Yeah. So and then when you because we thought that there would be from any time of date, or where we would had a talk where we could talk to them and say, here, this is off, this is off, this is off, and this is not working. All the issues that are in precision farming, they are known for years, and this is what makes me so angry. and why also people out of my team are very disappointed. Yeah, and this is yeah, it is. We don't earn money on it, and we don't put money in it, but we put our heart into it, and it is time that we put into it, and we want to have our stuff in the game and want to play with it, it's kind of like being heartbroken, if this explains it the right way. Yeah, you offer something for free. And we had there were times there that we had more scripters, more professional scripters in the FA than Giants had in Erlangen. So we had much more people being capable on working on it, and we just wanted to give it. We wanted to take part in it to make the game the best game ever, because we love it so much. And then if you get laughed at, then and you see that the people don't care, the higher ones at Giants, because they sell it anyway. Because if marketing, if they have a strong marketing team, they can sell shit. If they don't have enough developers, yeah, who cares? Because marketing is selling it anyways, and the console players are buying, and this is it. But take this with a grain of salt. It's all just my opinion. Yeah. So on how far I'm on point or off point, I leave the decision to you. It's just my explanation why we are so. So your idea is to build your precision farming, but actually workable and meaningful. No. Our idea, and that what we said was that we will make it complementary to precision farming, that we will basically integrate our stuff into precision farming, so that they can have precision farming, and we will complement it. That our stuff will come on top of it. So we need precision farming as dependency, and we'll insert our code into it. But for that, precision farming has to be flawless first. Can you demonstrate crops? What crops should I demonstrate? This is really not an. This is no crop simulation stream. This is the Pallegney stream is really my first stream where I really want to play and not show, because we don't have any new crops yet, because this is not Terra Life Plus stream. This is just my single player. User moin. This is actually where I had so many people complaining about always. I would not play realistically. They really did not get that I was just playing to show and explain stuff from Terra Life and from MaizePlus back in the days, and that I then used the machinery that I wanted to. I never had the chance to make a really a gameplay for myself, and now where I'm trying to do so, I should show off crops now. Simple answer to all why they didn't fix it for years: money. If they are, yeah, it's yes and half yes. They do not have enough people for the stuff. They have time slots where they put in the people, and they have to fix stuff in certain amounts of time. And of course, if you are lacking on employees, then you have a problem. And so, yes, the CEOs are not investing money into people because they don't have to, because the game sells itself even when it's broken. So I guess that a lot of the employees would love to have more more people, more co-workers. Yeah, but you see exactly where the goal is. They get more and more um, marketing people because they can sell the game, and they do not get more developers because maybe it's not the best career point for being a developer at Farming Simulator, but this can change, and I hope that it will change with Project Motor Racing. Yeah, when they do it well as publisher for this game, um, it is quite possible that others hop into it, and maybe they can share development time on Project Motor Racing and on Farm Sim 2. So it is possible that there will be a benefit out of it, but I don't know. I think if, then it will be on a long run. There's nothing that will change from today to tomorrow. Um, and this is why I clearly stated that for us, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson by losing a lot of health, and people out of from the team lost health and got health problems and other stuff that happened. And this is where I learned that there are way more important things for us to do. So if Giants is not ready yet, then we wait. Yeah, this is why I say yes, Maze Plus will be this year. As far as I can tell, that there's no problem in doing it and releasing it. But for Terra Life Plus, I said earliest end of the year, beginning of next year. I can say even at the slightest if there will be a Terra Life Plus for 25, or if it will be for the next Farm Sim. Because I will not hop into this stressful and unthankful thing of developing stuff to make a game better if there is no chance in having everything that we wanted in the game. We don't do just, yeah. We have a certain we have stepstones that we wanted to make, and the plan was making everything for 25 now globally, and then for the next Farm Sim maybe on consoles too. But if Giants has these issues and can't solve them, and maybe when it takes now a year longer for them to solve the problems, then we again have only 1 or 1.5 year to develop our stuff, and it will be or again at the end of the life cycle of the current Farm Sim, and we can again not play the stuff. So this is where I said we just wait. We do not gain or lose anything by it. We just wait because because of reasons. I'm in it with all my heart, still with all my heart, but I lost interest in giving it all for nothing in return, right? Yes, it has to be because the patch no, the other way around. The biggest patches patches cost money, yeah, because of you cannot run very easy a patch to the consoles. This has to be always with kind of yeah, some purpose, some higher purpose. So of course it's a company and they cannot lose money, so they have to make it work. So this means the next chance to fix a lot of stuff is the big patch that is necessary for the new DLC. They always did stuff like that, yeah. That just in the last patch there were too many things not ready yet, or they had to combine them with the next one. So this is, I mean, they showed it in the past that they did, and that they did patch really extensive stuff, but only as long as it is not breaking stuff. I mean, they made so many mistakes with the patches. They patched stuff again in that was already fixed and out, and so there is it's really kind of any patch they would bring in autumn would be should be a better one, because they have to fix so much stuff back. it's I don't want to be in their shoes, to be honest. Yeah, with you can buy more workforce. Yes, that's true. This is just what I said. Just keep in mind, you make I don't know, you have the same amount of money, the same amount of income with 10 people less, but with bugs and issues, but people still buy the game and still are okay with it. This is kind of basically on how the whole software industry works. They bring broken games, and Giants does a really good job. I mean, the farm sim is less broken than, for example, some Call of Duties or Battlefields or stuff like that. Yeah, so they are not that worse, but they are not that bad, and they are not worse. So if for as a company where you really want to just count money, you do not invest. But there are people like Henry Ford, who said, I do not because of I'm earning so much money, I pay my worker well. Because I pay my workers well, I earn much more money. So this is a mindset that you need to have, and I don't know if I don't know. I have no idea. I'm a broken old dude, so I have no words in it. I just can give you my opinion, and my opinion is if you do not invest in people, it only can get worse. But you see, they did not take the help that we offered with no money. So even that, there are only the 3 top guys. The others have no saying in it, I guess. It's only the 3 CEOs, whatever you call them. They have the last saying on everything. And if they think they can handle it, or if they think, well, people are stupid enough and buy the game anyways, and until the selling stops, we have the next game, and then the next game gets sold, and then the same begins from the beginning. And in the meantime, they drive their Ferraris and Porsches on the Project Motor Racing raceways on Nürburgring or Zolder or Spa or wherever. Yeah, so I think they couldn't give less a fuck than they do. There is no one more interested in farm sim than the modders, I would say. There is no one more interested in making money than the CEOs and the influencers with the game, and all the others just have to deal with what they get. I mean, the issues with the densities and high types. This is not an issue that is a giant's issue, so to say. It's a straw harvest issue. That straw harvest kills it, or that stuff like that happens. This is because back in the days they did not they do not even watch or look into the mods that change high types if these two lines are in there or not. This is something that makes me really angry. If you see that there is something that you reported years ago, that are known for years, and that people just do not care. And those who do not care the most are those who are making money with the farm sim. It's always the companies who give a fuck. All the other modders, they always put in the stuff and repair and change and patch and fix and all that stuff. It's always the companies who just don't give a fuck, because they do not lose money by not fixing. People really have to vote by their wallet. No pre-order, and not taking everything for granted. But if you tell so, then people say, or the companies say, "Oh, you're a bad person." No, I'm not. My whole spirit and heart is in the game. I really love the game. I really love the way that we can give you possibilities, that we can show stuff and all that. So I really hope that I never make any money with FarmSim, because maybe I transcend to such awful people then too. Also, I don't know. I mean, you always have to keep in mind, you never know the real thoughts and points on why they do so. It's always easy to say the money. Yeah, it is the money. But yeah, it kind of is. I don't know if you are a bad person when you have a company and employees, if it is so bad to look out for the money. I mean, that's the reason of a company, right? Well, what my experience on McHale is, because I talked to them. I talked with them back in the days when for demodding and me wanted to get permission for. We wanted to have some files, some cat files for stuff. They were not angry. They were kind of really nice. They said they just said that it's not yet the time. At that time where we approached them, it was not the time that they saw McHale being in FarmSim at that point. They didn't say no. They just said it's not the time yet. And I think or I could think that maybe they are already in contract with the Giants and that they will have maybe a whole DLC or something like that. I have never ever heard that they were against Farm Sim. They were just really friendly, saying that they have another timetable, and that's totally okay. But there was nothing, really nothing angry about it. Nothing. I think I approached only 2 people in the whole 6 years of Farm Sim, of modding in Farm Sim with MaizePlus and TerraLife Plus. Only 2 people or two companies who really got upset. Both were companies where the junior bosses were totally into it, but the seniors, way over 60, were totally against it, because for the conservatives, what farmers are or were back in the days, YouTube, social media, and all that is not the thing where you deal with it, and a video game not at all. They kind of learned through Corona a little bit on how important social media has become, when you compare having no contact to customers with social media contact to customers. No, the 2 companies, the older guys, were really upset because of the bad yeah, social media is and video games. You know, back in the days, it meant you have no time to play video games. You have to work. Yeah, get out and work. This is where we come from. This is where the generation where we were forced to stay in as a punishment. And today, the youth, you have to force them out as a punishment. So this is really the difference. Hey, Südafrika, hey. Yeah. So and the olders, the older guys, of course, they are still in this Hey, buddy, you lost. You missed. What is going on? You see here this young driver. He just left the machine on the field. He just vanished. Maybe his girlfriend called or something like that. This is a perfect marketing channel for brands. It's like match made in heaven. I can't imagine. Yeah, but keep in mind, really, you have to keep in mind the whole social media thing, including the video games, from by quality, where you really can show and marketing stuff. It only happened in the last 10 to 13 years. It all changed then. More so. So if you are 60 or older, this is just a small amount of time. You never, you met on Agritechnica or other events where you met your customers and all that. Yeah, so you really have to understand on how they tick, and this is totally understandable. Yeah, look on how everything went down with the social behavior of younger people with Instagram and all that shit. Yeah, with the with people clickbaiting and being being the big deal on Instagram, and in real life they cannot even knot their shoelaces together. Yeah, so this is, and this you really have to understand that Corona is on this part for that really God given. Yeah, that Corona happened, and all of a sudden people saw that if you do not have contact over social media with your customers, you do not sell anything. That is really the good thing that had happened. But for the olders, I mean, I'm 53. I count myself also to a little bit more the older generation, but because of me always being in marketing and selling close to farming, it was never something totally new for me. But for those people, it is. Yeah, that is really always the thing that you have to keep in mind. So now I have to try to get it only in the front. Of course, I opened falsely the back again already, but let's see if we can handle it. Let's see if we can get it close. So I mean, this is no reason for someone to become angry. Yeah, of course, that's a whole other thing. You never should get angry on someone, but it's really for me it's really understandable because of the history that they have with social media and all that stuff, because it was simply not working. The social media that you had was the Sunday pub or the church day or other events. Yeah, that's that, and if you did it for decades that way, and it was for decades before that the same, then you do not change your behavior that fast. That's just simple the way it goes. Let's see what we have. So canola. We harvested our canola. Because I drove a John Deere, it was a stream full of heavy drinking and rape. The John Deere drunk like a deer, and the canola, the rape is gone. So what do we have as next? Close to here, maybe. Oh, okay. On the other side. Okay. What is it? We have. Yeah. Okay. Nice. We can make that on one. Okay. Just on the other side, we have wheat, summer wheat, and summer wheat here. So we can. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Then we might. Turn around. Okay, let's see where we can turn around. We really have to. I think at the mill I can turn around, right? The mill should have enough space for me to turn. But we could give him the chance to trash already. On the other side. So there's really always two sides of a viewpoint. Even if it seems to be very clear for someone, it can be totally different. And this is also something that you never had that way before. That you get so much. So much feedback, but also so much backlash on stuff because of the social media. Yeah, because now if someone in Great Britain says something, someone in Australia can respond to it immediately. If it's the right way or not doesn't matter, but you can spread so much shit so much faster than before. If it is better or not, I don't want to say, but it is that way. You have really different approaches now. As far as I got told, I think end of this month, this map should be sent to ModHub. I guess that was the right. I think it was end of this month, beginning of the next. So not so long into the future that they will send this update to ModHub. And it will be for crossplay, of course. So I hope that until then also other maps that are in the making find their way to ModHub. But of course that means when you see this map as 1.2 update on ModHub, it means you need a new save game. Yeah, so keep that in mind. There are so many changes that you really need a new save game. Self-propelled case 8790 self-propelled forger. I cannot do anything matching to this number. I don't have something coming up to my mind when I see this number. I have to Google it. Oh, I prepared here a meal for the stream so that I don't run hungry. It's bread with cheese and some boiled eggs and tomato. So I'm kind of prepared this time. Dave, good evening. This is a bit of a random question, but what are your thoughts about the upcoming Highland DLC? No, the questions are totally okay, totally fine. My opinion is that I'm kind of hyped a little bit, or a little bit more, because first, that they bring the onions and the machinery for it, I'm totally into it. That they bring the Highland cows, I'm totally in for it. The way the map looks, I am totally in for it. That there is JCB within, I'm totally in for it. But Yeah, and the fishing, I really love the way that they made or showed the DLC with the features that they announced. And as far as I know, or as far as I could see, if I'm not mistaken, they have new grass, new foliages. Not a new fruit type, but they have new textures for the grass foliages. They have the raygrass and others. You could see this on a screenshot. No, not on a screenshot. You could see this in the trailer when you stopped where the deer is in the woods. When you have a look on the grasses, they look kind of awesome. So I like it with the fishing and the stupid guy here. I like it with the fishing and all that what they put in there. I totally like it. Of course, I like that they have kind of some young timers in there, but, and there's the big but, not the tractor, the big but the big but in why I'm a little bit scared. The Mercedes-Benz DLC was kind of a youngtimer DLC too, because there were parts of youngtimers in there, and the models for the smaller tractors were so outdated and so purely done that I'm a little bit scared on how things can change when you have them finally in front of you. So I like what I see. I like everything that is in there, but I'm a little bit skeptic on how the quality will play out later, because with the Mercedes-Benz truck DLC was the first time that they really did not match their upbrought quality of the last DLCs. The new machinery, the lorries and the Unimogs were great, but the trucks itself, the MB trucks itself, were, you could see that they were old models and that they were not redone. Partially they were redone, partially not, and this is where I'm scared now a little bit to give too big of a hype answer. But yes, I really like what they do. I really like the theme of it, everything. I'm really looking forward to it. But it doesn't mean that they have to keep up. I mean, where I'm mostly and more so are looking forward to is the patches and fixes that will come with the DLC, because they are more necessary than the other things. In my opinion, it's kind of dangerous in putting more and more stuff into something that can't handle the base game stuff. Of course, I'm trying to keep my expectations a little bit lower, to not being disappointed. But I really hope for that that there are more than just the shown DLC JCBs are in. Hopefully there is the 6000, the new one, the 6000 in there too, or some wheel loaders or skid loaders or whatever. I'm really hoping for it, but that's just an expectation that you should not have. It's just wishful thinking, so to say. But what do you guys think from the information that you have so far from this DLC? I have to open up a non-alcoholic beer. Skull. By the way, it's the helper driving, it's not me, yeah? So... For me, it's the most hyped I've been for a DLC. I've played since FS19. But as you say, I think it's important to not have too much expectations with Giants. Yeah, it's I really had I really said you can pre-order stuff at Giants because they delivered. They continue to get better. But that was until the end of 22 when I heard of people leaving Giants, and especially Lars Lizartan leaving Giants, I kind of was worried, and I openly said, be aware, there will be stuff really badly turning out in at the end, and it came. Yeah, it really happened that way, and the way the FS25 started, it's just like they were thrown back 10 years in what they have achieved. It feels like that the last 10 years never happened. You don't really like JCB? That's okay. That's totally okay. I think the variety variety makes it, because everything that is implemented by DLC, you most likely get to have to get it for free in the next farm sim. So that makes it interesting for the next farm sim that we have new DLC based fast tracks, ambi tracks, and all that. So this is kind of cool, but yeah, the onion machinery, I'm hyped for that they brought it in, because there was something that we were planning on back in the days with DMI, with the Dutch Modding Corporation. We if you remember, the onions, the carrots, and all that stuff that we brought in was planned to be done with them together, because they had a collaboration with Koimak, with a Dutch company, but it never happened. So I'm kind of happy that the machinery will come now. I won't buy the year 2 seasons pass, definitely. I think I think for us Europeans, it was a very good first year of compromises. This is where I really have to say touche to Giants. They kind of matched it in giving both sides, the biggest and the others, something out of it. But I would say that I guess in next year there will be more stuff that is for us. So if you bought the seasons pass this year, you paid for stuff that you didn't want it, and if you don't buy the seasons pass for next year, but there might be 4 DLCs that you want, and you buy them single by single, you even make them more money. So this is kind of a very tricky but good marketing thing that they did. Yeah. Oh, you're in Zurich? Hey, but here in the cowshed, the trigger for the straw bales, did you miss them? I didn't find the trigger for the for the bedding. No, it was no. It is just. It is just. Well, Dave, I would say let's wait. Let's wait it out. Or we have a. You're from the UK, or from where are you, Dave? Okay, when you're from the UK, there might be a chance that I can visit the UK next year on maybe one or the other farming event. So it might be possible that that we can have a beer then on my back if I'm wrong. But I would say let's wait it out. We don't buy the season's pass, and after the year's gone and done, we will see what happens. If I am right, you pay a beer. If you are right, I pay the beer. So no buying in advance. There's a tool you can be placed behind. Yeah, I know the straw blower. Yeah, that's Actinum. I know, but the problem is here was a bale trigger. You could put in the whole bale. Because the problem is, if there is no bale trigger, and you have later on with MaizePlus, for example, barley straw or so, in the straw blower, it is possible that you will blow it in the trough. So this is should be always an option that you can put in a straw bale. It was here in 22. There was a bale trigger right here. You could go through the gate that I couldn't open, by the way. And now it's now it's working. So you could go in here with the straw bale, and you could put it down here. I think you. It's just my opinion, but we the same for our sheds and all that. Normally we do both to just to give people the option. Yeah, it is. Of course, it's bad if you have to take the trigger, but it's always nice for people to have the option, because some just want to go in here with the with the fork and put the bale down here or something like that. So I would do it. I would really prefer it. It's not a game breaking thing, but it would be nice. Same for the trough. Yeah. I would always put the possibility of putting down a bale in here because of MaizePlus and because of TerraLife Plus, because there's so much stuff that you can put in bales in there. And keep in mind, with MaizePlus and with TerraLife Plus, you will have the possibility also to put all the forages that you can make, all the mixtures you can bale with the Göval into bales. So you can put your forage in here as a bale, but if you can't feed it, it's bad. For the food is already yeah, okay. I just wanted to mention it because sometimes there are people from Europe building sheds who forget to put bale triggers into the feeding trough. It's not you, I know. there are others. What happens if you put a straw bale in the feed trough? I do not want to, but I can show you. If you, but it will it will destroy my feeding. But I just tell you, and you have to trust me, or you have to try in Terra Life, or then when MaizePlus is there. You have here the structured roughage, yeah. Roughage structure. This is something that is, for example, also straw. So we have, wait, we have a lot of different crops, and of course they all will be. Wait, it's not rightly sorted yet. It's crossover. Wait. So you have, for example, maize straw. You will have, bear with me. Oh. You have spelt straw. You have rice straw. You have, where is barley, and oat. Oat should be here too. Normally there should be oat straw. Here's oat straw. And so in real life you have a certain amount of no, not a certain amount. In real life the straw quality differs a little bit. Wheat, barley, and oat is mostly known also as a feeding straw. You put it in the mixer wagon, for example, or you can, if you have a moistured silage or something like that, or you mill it, you use a grinder and put it in there. So we have in the mixture, you see fodder straw, oat straw, barley straw, and what is just straw will be wheat straw. And the others, Ray, spelt, and what was it? Rye, spelt, and the others. They cows do not eat it more likely, so it's more for bedding. So this is where we. Yeah, but just the this is just from the mixer wagon. It was just to explain, but the what is here, the line with fodder straw, the oat straw, barley straw, and wheat straw is also here the roughage structure. So the one thing that you put in the mixer wagon, this is no problem, because there will not happen any bad, because if you want to put fodder straw into it, you can do it. But if you want to put straw into the stable because you want to bed them with wheat straw, and you go over the fodder trough, then it can happen that you have it in the trough. And then you have really easily filled up the capacity. So with us, you can clean the feed trough again, like it was with Terra Life, but it's just wasted stuff then, right? So and with MaizePlus, it will have the Terra Life Plus feeding from FS22, because we kind of made it perfect for us. We just simplified all the bits and pieces that you can adjust, but they are there. So you have the possibility of adjusting. I think 30 or 32 different ways on how your fodder behaves. This is here is at the moment are only 2, 4, 6. But I think you have I think it was 18 or 20 or something like that. And the single food also has different sliders that it fills to make it a little bit more, yeah, challenging. So this is always the problem with still with 22, with the Terra Life 22, because the documentation was missing. There is so much that people just not know yet, and of course we have to work on it. But with Maze Plus, it will be all well documented, as you know. We did always with Maze Plus. It was always well documented. So. There was really so much time and energy and spirit and heart put into the feeding of that. It's unbelievable. I really can't wait to share the stuff. So where is the next wheat? The next wheat? Wheat was 25. Okay, we have to go. We can go there. Okay. It's at a. So this is and the problem at the moment is with the base game being that I don't want to say purely done. I don't want to say poorly done. It's just way too much. The possibilities are way too big now, because the modding community basically overtook Giants this time. It was for a long time where regarding quality and all that, Giants really put a very high a high goal to reach. But now with the amount and quality and mods in depth that is there, they really need to catch up. And this is still something they have to do. And I'm kind of happy that we are in the position that we do not do any DLC or any other stuff that would be like a contract where you really have to do stuff if you want to, or if you don't want to, you just have to. So we really can we can decide for ourselves. Yeah. So this is where we said, okay, then we have to take a break. Then this year there also should have been some what the heck? Huh? Wait, what? This is my field. What happened? Really? Is this possible now? Really? You have a field and it is already baled? What the? Okay. You did do that. Okay, nice. You caught me right there. You caught me right there. Okay. Yeah, nice. Problem is just that it is not. Oh, actually, it is. It is triggered as harvested. I didn't see that. Oh, okay. Nice. Really nicely done. You caught me right. That was nice. That was cool. Okay, then let's he really got me on that. Okay, what do we have? Seconds. Do we have some summer? Yeah, okay, some barley. Then we do the. We have only one field with barley. Okay, then we turn around and do the barley. I did not know that was possible. That was well played. That was really well played. You got the old man right in the face. Really cool. Really cool. Oh boy. That was really, really. Oh no, I have to see. Wait, this is not the. Is this the field? No. Yeah, it is. Okay, I can go there. Okay, okay. The others? What are the others? Oh, there's winter wheat. Okay. No, but we go for the barley first. I would say, we go for the barley first. Yeah, have a good one. Thank you for hopping in, and sorry for the for the Thursday delay. That was really something. I was close to a heart attack, I can tell you. First the other day that I deleted over 240 gigabytes of FS22 and FS25 data on my streaming PC. And then that happened is really, really wow. I can tell you that wow. I was really having it this time. So I wanna drop the straw. That should be. Wait. Let's see if there's something changed. Yep. Okay, we want to do that. Then let's see if our auto track. This is but the list. Okay, looks good. I can do 2 times, right? Should be okay. Come on, buddy. Oh, I'm not sure if he will make it through the tree. Actinium, if you're still there, I guess the tree will be a problem here. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. No, it's going through. Hey! I think in 22 was their problem with the collision, but this time, okay, nice. Everything is okay. That's fine by me. Okay, now we have to bring this home and make room for the other thingies. Oh yeah, I can tell you guys. Funny, 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 funny. But I'm really enjoying the John Deeres, to be honest. Finally, finally, they were planned on FS22 Holzer, or better said, then afterwards I wanted to play them on the Ostenwalde, but it all did not happen. So I'm so happy that I can play with them now. I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it. It's so relaxing. It's so relaxing not to have not having to being or making anything with others. Just just playing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I really love our multiplayer safe games and all that. But it's always like it is at the moment when someone, for example, Rainer has his PC issues at the moment. Model Aisha is going early to bed at the moment. So when yeah, it's now. Is it a week? I think it's a week when we started harvesting green ray, and it's always that waiting and playing around. I mean, it can always happen, no problem. So I'm not angry about it. Don't get me wrong, really, I am not. But it's really refreshing to just I can just play as I want to. This is something really new for me because I never did that in that way before. So this is the first for me. I think I made a Dreizylinder power clip. Yes, because I kinda it's always this type of decoration. Yeah, sometimes you just have to redecorate your farm. Shit. So wait, I will park this tractor here because we will go with the. Oh, and I have to get the other one, the, the other one from the other field. I think one is still at the canola field. So we will park this one here. And I kind of like the FS25 version of the map of the farm that I built more than the 22 version that I did. I think it's better. I made it better. So because here we have this little fella here. Oh, what happened here? What happened here to my oops? Trackhead, head track. Let's bring it home, baby. Wait, I have to pick up my boiled egg. it kind of always is a good decision being prepared at the stream with some food and something to drink. I'm way more relaxed than without. I don't know if there are some ex-smokers under the viewers here, but me as I smoked for nearly 40 years, really nearly 40 years, and at the end I smoked up to 40, 50 cigarettes a day. So when I was playing and streaming, there was always a cigarette. It's a daily fight. It really is. I mean, there is no the poison and all that stuff is out, but it's all in your head. And the problem is, if I would start just for one puff, I would be on it straight away. But at moments like that, it's really a hard fight not to think about how good would it be to have a cigarette now. It's so annoying. If you can avoid to smoke, or if you can show your children that it's bad to smoke, please do so. Oh, I see that the front loader is off. Wait, what? What is the front loader? Is the it's connected, but it's what? Can you see that? It's at the total wrong. Huh? The tractor is from ModHub, yeah. It's from ModHub. I just wait. What was it? It was a 603. Was it that? No, the front loader. I just want to sell the front loader. It might be possible that I adjusted the wrong front loader to the tractor, because there are so many when you see here. So there are those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I don't know, but it should have been. I'm kind of sure that, because this is the front loader out of the pack. I'm kind of sure that I had this one. I will check that later. Yeah, this tractor here is. Oh wait, no, it should not work with that, because it's a 6M. It's not the 5M, right? That's 5M, and where is the 6M? Or didn't it come with? It's possible that it's possible that I forgot to put the front loader fitting to this tractor. Yeah, the problem, whoa, where did I go? Hoopala. The problem is, this is the tractor from ModHub, the one that is where you can open the hood and all that stuff, and where you have the connections of the of the hoses and all that. So it's possible that it needs a separate, a special front loader, because the others do not connect the hoses. It's just possible that I did not upload this onto here. But I didn't. It fitted. The hose is connected. I didn't see it, but it's totally wrong. It's totally wrong. And I do not have the mobile workshop on here either, so I could not check this in the field. I have to do this. I have to upload the workshop on here too. No worries, nothing to see here, nothing is broken. It's just all different. But what I have to say is, if you host your own multiplayer game, the performance is way better than being on. So I understand why most things are not tested in multiplayer; they're just in single player. In single player, you can do so much shit. Basically, all the things that are in the realistic livestock, we had also planned and done. But it was not possible in multiplayer. It was not possible in the whole big package of TerraLife Plus with all the other stuff. So this is all where it is so sad when you can't do it in multiplayer. I mean, Giants improved the work helper, the workers, so it's kind of not that worse, or not that bad at the moment. I mean, you could even harvest maize or stuff with courseplay and all that. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to see, because they have to invest money also for the whole server ecosystem for that, and the server hosters have to invest, and so it will cost a lot of money. And if you can earn money without spending that money, of course they will do. They will do until it totally breaks, and maybe then they start doing stuff. It's sad, but it's a natural approach of companies. I really do love this game. It is this game is hands-on my absolute favorite. There are only a couple of other games from back in the days that are, of course, I'm a total Battlefield friend, but they lost me after Battlefield 4. I hope they will get me back with Battlefield 6 now. Then I'm a total Tomb Raider fan. I'm a total Grand Theft Auto fan. And that's kind of it. Smitty, hey, hi. So this one is just tipping to the side, I guess. So I really hope that they get the stuff. They get the stuff done. I really hope for it. I mean, there are so many really cool improvements in FS25. If we just could put in the stuff that we had in 22 into 25, that would be already really cool. Even if it would mean that 90% of the stuff we did or we had still was not here, but it would be just amazing. Just amazing. Just imagine the growth system and the 48 weeks. So 48 times. Oh, just something out of the ordinary. Now I know what people mean with the wobbling of the wheels on different surfaces. I never experienced this because I was always playing multiplayer, and in multiplayer you don't have it that heavy. Now in single player, it is way worse. And now I get what people said. Okay. No, but with the 48 weeks, meaning that crops can grow 48 times a year, and with over 30 growth stages, they can grow. Yeah, basically you have every week the map looks different, and with the crop destruction and all that stuff, it would be so amazing with this graphic and lighting system that we have now in 25. And this is the only thing that makes me believe in, okay, maybe the next farm sim it is then. But it takes always so long until the machinery and all that stuff is in the current farm sim, the stuff that you like, and so it's always yeah. But in my opinion, it would be better to stop to make a really big cut and really make a complete new farm sim. I think it would be worth it, because if you want to fix and patch a lot of stuff that is necessary, you basically kill the game anyway. What I meant with the wheels is when you drive over different surfaces. For example, here it is kind of okayish, but when I drove out of my farm on the backside, it was like hopping over big rocks. It felt like that. It was bumping and hopping, and you don't have that in multiplayer that much. Wobbly, yeah. Wobbly is a good word for it. Yeah. You're right. I never experienced that because the only time that I had some single player experience is on the office PC, and then I'm without head tracking and steering wheel anyway, so I do not notice it that much, or I do not play in that intense way. It's just driving with keyboard and mouse from here to there. So it's worse without head tracking. Even worse? Wow. Okay. Nice, not so nice then. Okay, he's. Yeah, I mean, I don't have it. I have the head track a little bit smoother now, so that all the motion is not that heavy, and I don't have this up and down. I do not have. I just switched it off because I don't like it. I can't see that well anyways with my right eye, and that makes me getting more migraine then, and it makes it heavier for me to watch. But I never experienced that in single player, because I never I was outside of the cabin and was not. I do not drive inside in first person anyways then, because it's always just from here to there to make some pictures or stuff. I do not play farm sim except for when I'm streaming. Yeah, the other things are just adjusting some stuff or so. So this is why I never really experienced that. I did not know on how tasty bread with cheese, boiled egg and tomato was until now. I'm really loving it. So hopefully next Thursday will be the next stream then on the normal day again. My question is, what's with the beginning time of 9 p.m. Central European summertime? Is this okay, or can I start earlier like the other streams? I normally start at 7 p.m. my time, because I'm getting older, and sometimes being up that long is not so well. I mean, if most people do rewatch the stream anyways, you can please feel free, for those who rewatch the stream, write in the comments if the I mean, if you're just rewatching the stream, then it doesn't make any sense anyways, because then you don't care when the stream starts. Oh, silly me! I'm just. But it would be nice to know if I could start a little bit earlier. I have to set up some stuff. I have to figure out on how to use the mod that where you can transfer the ownership, because I made it that way that I have a contractor here, a contractor farm and my farm, but the machinery is still on me. So here's the contractor. Wait. I'm building here something like a contractor, so that if someone might help me during harvest or so, that he can take machinery from here, or that I can interact a little bit, that I can sell stuff here, and the contractor has some other tractors that I want to play with, so it's a little bit more diverse than for me to not have such a big farm on my own. And there's I can switch it in the save game via XML, of course, but there is this mod where you can transfer the ownership. So I want to try that and figure it out. Trying to figure out on how to do so. But I would say I wrap it up for tonight, because it was close to 2 hours, and I'm really getting a little bit tired, and my eyes are very, very strangely watering at the moment. They're funny enough. Normally they should be dry, but one eye is dropping. So I will continue the save game on Tuesday in German on my single player Let's Play, and on Thursday will be the international stream. Then be back. I hope that I have some more news, but at the moment news from Giants are also very, very, very purely spread. I think Mr. Marcel was on holiday, and yeah, we really have to see what will happen. But I really appreciate your support and all you do in kind of showing interest and doing some conversation and asking questions and taking part of the stream. Much appreciated. So yeah, hopefully all goes well with MaizePlus, that we can as soon as possible share that, but it won't be before the Scottish DLC is released. So guys, I wish you all the best. Thank you for being here. And yeah, basically have a good one, a good rest weekend. Take care of you. Be safe. And yeah, bye bye.